giving your thoughts and questions or welcome your suggestions, ideas to take this discussion further from where we are, or you are most welcome. Yes, ladies
Sir,
and
good
gentlemen.
evening. Good evening. My name is Srilata. It's very interesting and very inspiring. I ensure that, I never miss out on the sessions that you people
Hey,
always
thank you
conduct.
so much. Thank you
It's
so much.
wonderful, sir. I have heard you earlier also in my NIPM sessions. And I just want to ask you one thing. Like,
Yes,
what is this self-limiting prophecy when it comes to us? I know, these are the right things that I need to pursue, and these are the good things that I need to take my further steps. But
yes,
what happens is, I know
yes,
everything, but I'm not the way I am. Knowing is not being to me.
absolutely.
Where is that I can break that shackle, sir?
Absolutely, absolutely. Srilata, thank you very much for that question because you're talking about something very, very important. You're talking about a self fulfilling prophecy, which means I keep telling myself that I'm a failure, I don't deserve success, I'm a useless guy, I don't deserve. Imagine that you just started and you think in a new company, I don't know whether I'll succeed in this job, I don't like this job. So one day from you yet to learn the job. You in the first briefing has not happened. You already decided that you don't like the job, you don't like the company, you don't like the boss, etc., etc., etc. Now what will happen? Everything that happens, you'll only see from that negative view. So now, on the same way, you can also have positive intelligence becoming your part of your self-fulfilling prophecy. You believe you deserve success. Whatever the failure, I deserve it. So that is why self-fulfilling prophecy is nothing but what we spoke just now, right?
Okay.
That your mind is your king, your body is just a servant. So take charge, be positive, not negative, be constructive, not destructive, be hopeful, not hopeless, right? Be open, not closed mind. Be optimistic and not pessimistic, and then your self-fulfilling prophecy is very, very different. And then you will definitely climb the ladder of success, and your success quotient keeps growing, taking you to the peak of achieving your dreams and wants and wishes. Yeah. But thank you. Wonderful question. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So
Most
thank you very
welcome.
much for a wonderful session that we had. I
Yes,
have a very
Dhananjay.
big question now. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
See, success is always, as you rightly said, probably we're encountering on the individual. Suppose in an
Yes.
organization or a group or a society or whatever you call it, it all depends upon not only you as an independent, let us take it as an entire group. For example, there is a failure. Probably, even if you take the latest history, what happened in US, so he was
Yeah.
defeated. So that means the group, that means
Yes.
the people, that means the around you environment. So a lot of things it counts. So apart from you as an individual, I really appreciate the point that you brought it to the success, success, success. But how do you make that entire thing become success? The global becomes not so easy. So I think
That,
I take it the other way. As a psychologist, as you rightly mentioned it, when a failure also becomes a success.
definitely. If you see
So
it as one,
exactly. So what I feel is that both side of the coin is there. So
go
one
back.
part is absolutely, absolutely. So I really appreciate the amount of energy that you have put in terms of success as an independent. But how do you make our family, our group, our organization, our corporate, our society? I mean, it's not so easy. Let me give that as a task as an independent. Oh, the real mastery if we have that type of a formula or a group.
Formula is there, answer is there for what you say, Mr. Damodar Rao. The psychology as a science has researched it tremendously, but you must accept the realities. That's why we
That,
said the reality is during the times of Rama and Krishna, there were adversaries.
correct.
They faced the demons, they faced the people with negative attitudes.
Yeah.
Correct? So that is why they say, and if it was there then, it is there now. So the battle of Mahabharata is going on in your
Correct.
mind right now. Right? So that means you have to win your mind. And that is the most important. You cannot change the world.
Correct.
Possible, but you can change your mind. That is why when we set success quotient, where the focus is win is within. So the outside environment will always is negative. There are rapes happening, murders happening, theft happening, corruption happening, or many things. You look at the news, it's all negative, 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 negative. It will only get you sucked and demotivated. So that is why don't get sucked by the external environment. That's why we said outside in is what PQ and IQ are, right? EQ and SQ is about the inside out. That I want to influence. Mahatma Gandhi was as much influenced by others, but he decided that I am going to influence the world. Mother Teresa said, I am going to influence the world, the inside out. That is why Damodar Rao, from today, you take charge and you have decided that you are going to make a difference to the world around you. You want to be a hope for survival for other people. So that is why we say all the spiritual masters in our, that you have seen or you heard about in their preachings, nobody showed you God, but they gave you hope that there is God. So likewise, Damodar Rao, you are here as a person who is going to give hope. Achhe din aane wala hai. That is a hope. We survive on hope. And it is very, very important. And if you can do that, that means you're already on the growth path to success, and your success quotient is strongly embedded inside you. Yep. Thank you very much. Very important question, because environment will keep on trying to influence you. But when you take charge of SQ, you will do the reverse. You will start influencing all others. That is why strong leaders are made up. That is why we say minority is always a minority. Right?
Absolutely.
So you become an influencer as a success quotient, as your success quotient goes higher and higher. Yeah, thank you very much. Wonderful, interesting question, which sparks a lot of thoughts, but great. Expected from Damodar Rao with the kind of intellectual abilities that you have. Thank you very much. Very good, very good. Anybody else? Any other thoughts, any other questions?
Mr. Srinidhi, Suresh here,
Yes.
great inspiring session. But to keep this momentum on, to keep this consistency on in our thought process and in our physical activity on and off, or consistently, any mantras so that we don't just out of the webinar, we just don't go back to a routine thing?
That's why they say, you are like, you go to the petrol kiosk with your car. What do? You go to the petrol kiosk to fill the gas, correct?
Yes.
Once the gas is filled, you run around, and once your gas is exhausted or it is coming to the end, so you again find another kiosk and then you fill the gas.
Yes.
So success quotient is like that. Knowledge is like that. Positive energy is like that. So one hand, we need to keep getting. So that is why there's a beautiful saying in the ancient India. They say you must always have satsang.
Correct.
That means somebody who's much more knowledgeable, somebody who's much more better than you in different fields. You make sure that you stay connected. They may not need you, but you need them. Correct? So what will happen? They're like the petrol kiosk, they will recharge you. Every time you are running out of your steam, go to some of these people who will recharge you, motivate you, bring you back, and then show you the spark, show you the light. And then at the same time, you also become a motivator for other people. With what you know, there are a lot of people outside there don't know what you know. So you also do the role of charging, enabling people, empowering people, sharing with them whatever little knowledge, and so don't hoard the knowledge. So that means it is continuous. Knowledge comes in, knowledge goes out. Look at the river water. The same water never flows to the same place.
Yes.
It's always a different water. So
Yes.
that means you become part of the energy flow, right? Then your vibrations increase. And that is how you keep up your positive intelligence. So want to keep it up, have a network of people with whom you can look up to, who will always keep filling your tank. And at the same time, making sure, keep your tank empty, because you need the knowledge to come. To keep your tank empty, you need to keep sharing with whatever you have. And when you do that, incidentally, one of the reasons for these webinars is also that.
Great.
I want to empty my tank.
Great. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Suresh.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Suresh Krish. Wonderful question. Very interesting. Right? These questions actually, help me go back and then many a time reflect on why we do what we do, right?
Great.
Thank you very much. Great question. Thank you. Anybody else? Any other thoughts, statements, questions? Feel free. Thank you very much for being there today in this webinar. We look forward to our other webinars. Incidentally, on the meetup, we have also launched our OMI free webinars group. You can also join us there so that you will get all the notifications, right? And the moment you give a RSVP there, you will also get the links. So join us and encourage us. And then in case we can be of some use to you or to your family or your friends, right? Please do recommend or appreciate, give us a small part in helping people turn around their lives for the better, right? Thank you very much. Goodbye. And then, great. Nice seeing each one of you. We'll see you again, right? Hope to see you on our platform so we will recharge each other and motivate to keep our rescue going. Take care. All the best to you.